Vice President Sara Duterte's trips abroad have been making headlines this year, with millions already spent on travel. The Office of the Vice President now prepares to defend its 2026 budget proposal in Congress. Here is the report.
As 2025 began, Vice President Sara Duterte embarked on a series of trips abroad. In February, the Vice President, along with her sister Kitty Duterte, visited Japan for a private trip. The following month, she also went to Hong Kong. She eventually flew to the Netherlands to visit her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, who is currently detained at the ICC facility. The Vice President has since returned to the Netherlands multiple times. She has also traveled to Qatar, Malaysia, Australia, South Korea, and more recently to Kuwait and France in August. According to the Office of the Vice President, as of July 31, the office has spent 20.68 million pesos on her travels within the Philippines and overseas. Of this amount, 7.47 million went to international trips, while 13.2 million was for local travel. From the 62.5 million allocated budget for 2025 travel, around 42 million remains. The OVP clarified, however, that the Vice President shoulders her own personal expenses. The government funds are used only for the mandatory security and civilian staff accompanying her.
We'd like to emphasize that all the travel overseas of the Vice President is covered by a travel authority and did not include any public funds.
For next year, the proposed travel allocation for the OVP has been reduced to 20 million pesos. As of now, Vice President Sara Duterte has a scheduled trip to Japan this month, though this has yet to be confirmed. What is certain is her visit to Naga City this September to join the Peña Francia Festival, where she has also expressed openness to meet with Naga Mayor Leni Robredo. The OVP outlined these travel expenses as part of its preparations for the upcoming House budget hearing, where it will defend its proposed 903 million peso proposed budget for 2026. One of the OVP's flagship programs, the Pagpabago campaign, will continue distributing school bags, supplies, and hygiene kits. However, it will no longer include the Vice President's controversial children's book, Ang Kaibigan, which last year had a 10 million budget request.
We took note of the comments and recommendations of the Congress during the budget deliberation of the OVP last year. So we took note of that. And again, for this year and the years moving forward, the Pagbabago bag will include the bag itself, and it will contain school supplies and the dental kits.
It is still unclear whether Vice President Sara Duterte will personally attend today's budget hearing. For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.